slowly just lower yourself down to your roller. So you want to sit on one end of it and allow your legs to be a little bit wider than your hips. And you're going to slowly lower yourself all the way down. And just feel the weight of your body on your roller. Now again, if you don't have a roller, what you can do is just lay down on your back and allow your legs and feet to be about hip width apart and your arms along by the sides of your body. And again, feeling the weight of your body in the mat. And just take a few deep breaths here, which allows me to catch my breath after my big dance number. Okay, so again, if you don't have a roller, you can bring your knees into your chest and hold on to your shins and just gently breathe into your lower back. And you can allow yourself to even rock a little side to side if you don't have a roller. For those of you with your rollers, you're going to, with your arms down by the sides of your body, you're going to pull your navel in toward your spine, tilt your pelvis back into a posterior tilt. So that means you're going to press your lower back into the roller, as well as your back of your rib cage, and you're going to soften your front ribs into the back ribs, which press into the roller. So you're really connected to your core, and you're connected to this roller. And then from here, moving from the center of your body, you're going to allow your spine, your ribs, your torso to shift over to the right. So now the roller is going to roll over the muscles on the left side of your spine, and you're going to allow your gaze to turn the head and look to the left. And then you'll return to center, gaze towards the sky, and then roll towards the left, rolling over the right side of your spine, the muscles along the right side of your spine, look to your right, and then center. So we're just rolling side to side. Take your time and just feel, again, your connection to your core. And that's going to help you maintain your balance on the roller and not fall off to the floor. So this is just a lovely way to enter into our Pilates practice today with a prop. Okay, let's just do this a couple more times. And center. So now you're going to just stop. And then from here, the arms will be alongside your body again. And you can go ahead and continue to press your lower back into the roller. And we're going to work on the shoulders. So there's a series of shoulder movements that we're going to do. And the goal is to maintain your stability in your torso. So meaning you have this imprint of your spine, this imprint of your ribs, regardless of what I instruct you to do with your arms. So from here, the arms are long. And I just want you to reach your fingertips towards your heels. So your shoulders pull away from your ears. And then you're going to draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, reach towards your feet. So shoulder shrugs. So we are moving our scapula bones up and down the back. Did you know that your scapula bones literally just float over your back ribs? And it's muscles and tendons and ligaments that allow them to maintain their position on your back. Good. Feeling those upper traps engage when you shrug your shoulders, and then feeling the muscles underneath your armpits engage as you pull your shoulder blades down away from your ears. Let's do this one more time. Good. So that is elevation and depression of your scapula bones. Now we're going to do protraction and retraction of your scapula bones. So we're going to lift the arms up to the sky. Allow your arms to be shoulder width apart, palms facing each other, and just feel your shoulder blades heavy, pulling down towards the roller, pulling down towards the floor. This allows the collarbones to be very wide along the front of your torso. And then from here, keeping your head down, reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you reach your fingertips to the ceiling, feel your shoulder blades lifting away from your roller. And then you're suddenly going to allow your shoulder blades and your arms to just drop down towards the ground, keeping your elbows long. Again, inhale, we're going to reach up, up, up. And exhale, drop down. So you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth for this one. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, draw down. Again. Let's do this 3 more times. And as you do this, remember you want to tilt your pelvis back and imprint your lower back and your ribs into your roller. So you're still engaging your core, even though you are working on the arms and the shoulders. Last time. Good. Now keep your shoulder blades heavy. Keep your shoulder blades pulling down your back towards your hips and allow your collarbones to remain wide. Now we're going to do arm reaches. So we're going to take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, just reach your arms back to a high diagonal, reaching to your fingertips to where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. So that for me, that's right up there. Not down there, but right up there. Now make sure your shoulders don't creep up towards your ears, and make sure that your front ribs don't pop out and you don't lift your back ribs off of the mat, so off of the roller. So keep pulling down. So this is what we call opposition in Pilates. Now I just want you to lift your arms up to that starting position. Keep your shoulder blades heavy. Take a deep breath and exhale. Reach the arms back to where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. So remember, you have to keep your abdominals engaged, because if you don't, the weight of your arms will distort the position of the ribs and the spine. Because in Pilates, it's not so much about what's moving, it's about what's not moving. So I'm moving my arms, but I'm not moving my spine or my rib cage. Let's do one more. Good, and now we're going to go into the circles. So I'm going to open my arms out to the sides. Again, keeping my ribs heavy on the roller. And I'm going to draw my arms down towards my hips. Once my arms are down by my hips, my palms face the sides of my body. I take a deep breath in as I lift my arms up, keeping my shoulder heavy, my collarbones wide. Exhale, arms reach back, belly in. Open the arms out. So anytime your arms move away from the center line of your body, it's so important that you maintain your abdominal connection, because that helps maintain stability in the spine and the ribs. Deep breath. Exhale. Arms reaching out to the sides and then down towards the hips. Now let's go in the opposite direction. Here is your inhale. And then as the arms move away from the body, I exhale. Arms reaching back and then up and then down to the hips. Deep breath. Exhale. So as you do this core work, as well as this mobilization of your shoulders, you can already feel how being on a roller challenges your balance. Good. Now take the arms all the way down alongside your body and rest the palms of your hands on the mat. Okay. So now let's do an exercise called chicken wings. I love this one. So I'm going to lift my arms up to the sky. I'm going to reach them back, and then I'm going to bend my elbows almost like, I guess, chicken wings, or I like to also think of them as like goalposts on a football field. And then from here, I'm going to just rotate my arms so my palms of my hands face away from each other. Now from here, what you can do is just let the ribs lift a little bit. So you can let the back ribs lift away from the roller a little bit, as well as the front ribs, which allows you to maybe stretch your shoulders open a little bit more. Feel that stretch across the front of your chest. And then from here, just tiny little movements. I'm going to reach my fingers towards the wall behind me. And then I'm going to pull my elbows down towards my hips and my feet. Really slight movement, so I can inhale as I reach a little bit past my head and exhale. I pull my elbows in towards the sides of my body. So this provides a really great stretch for the shoulders. And again, you can modify this. You can do this on the floor if you need to. But there you would press the ribs down into the floor to get as much of a stretch as you can get. You can also roll up a towel like we've done in previous classes and just lay the towel rolled up along your spine, which will lift your chest a little bit and allow you to get this nice stretch. One more. Ooh, chicken wings. And then allow your arms to pull down, and then your hands can rest alongside your body on the mat. Okay, so now let's do a little work on the core again, but incorporating the legs. So I'm going to tilt my pelvis back, pressing my lower back into the mat, pulling my abdominals, belly button in towards my spine, and imprinting, I'm going to slide down a little bit, and imprinting my ribs too. My legs are about hip width apart, and then from here, I'm just going to float my right leg up to tabletop. So that's knee over hip, ankle in line with the knee. And then from here, I'll take a deep breath, and as I exhale, pull my abdominals in and keep imprinting the lower back into the roller, and I lower that foot down. Now I'm going to shift over to that left side. So I'm going to inhale as I lift my left leg, and then exhale, pull my belly in, and slowly, with control, lower my left foot down. And moving on to the right. So inhale, lift, exhale, navel to spine, imprinting the spine down into the roller. And left leg, inhale, and exhale. And right. So it's all about moving with control. So we lift the left leg up with control, and we lower it down with control. Let's do this one more time each side. Now it's easy to do this and create a lot of tension in your neck and shoulders. Try to relax your neck and shoulders as you do the work. One more time on the left. Good. So let's start with our legs about shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward, and just soften your knees. Let's just empty the body out of any energy that we're holding on to that no longer serves us. And sometimes that's tension, right? Sometimes that's pain. Sometimes that's emotional stuff that we're holding on to. So let's just shake it out. Shake out your hands. Shake out your wrists. Shake out your shoulders. And then from here, gently pulse into your knees and feet. And then let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And let's exhale out through the mouth with a sigh of relief. Inhale. And exhale. And feel free to sigh as softly or as loudly as you like. Letting go of any tension you're holding in your neck, shoulders, upper back, hips. Letting go of anything that's weighing heavy in your heart today. Let's do this 3 more times. One more time and begin to slow it down. And now close your eyes and just feel the energy activated in your body. Shaking is a wonderful way to activate the energy in your body, bring it fully into your awareness, and to release all that needs to be let go of. So, let's review a couple of exercises that we did in a previous class that are part of the bird practice. And so this first one is bird resting in its nest. Okay, so we're going to just start with our legs and feet together or close together, standing nice and tall, and just lift your arms out to the sides. So the backs of the hands are on top and the backs of the hands are going to meet above the head. This is your deep breath in. And as you inhale, this opens up the ribs and the chest. And then as you exhale, we bend the knees and we draw the arms down and we wrap the arms around the knees and give yourself a gentle hug. So this is our bird resting in its nest. And then we lengthen through the legs, lengthen through the spine, and we rise up in our nest. Deep breath in, stretching the body. And exhale as you bend forward. I like to imagine that I'm a bird in the early hours of the morning, just awakening from my sleep. Deep breath in, preparing for my day. And exhale as you bend. And speaking of, this is a wonderful exercise that you can do to start your day off when you get out of bed. It's a wonderful way to warm up your body gently and mindfully. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do this 3 more times. Last time. Good. Now from here, go ahead and bring your hands down to the floor. You can separate your legs and feet, maybe about hip width apart. You can keep your knees soft, or you can lengthen through your legs, but I suggest starting off with a soft knee. Your hands can be on the floor, or they can be on your feet, your shins, whatever your hamstrings will allow you to do. And just bend forward and just enjoy this nice forward bend. Stretching the backs of your legs, stretching all the young meridians of your legs and back. Make sure that you relax your head, neck, and shoulders here. So imagine that my head is holding some sort of liquid and I'm just allowing it all to just spill out onto the floor, emptying out. And if you'd like, you can bob your head yes. You can shake your head no. You can shake your head maybe.
Good. And then from here, let's take a deep breath into the body. As you exhale, keep the knees soft and slowly start to reach the tailbone towards the floor. Hips stack on top of the legs. Spine stacks on top of your hips. And then your head stacks on top of your spine.
Okay. The next exercise that we are going to review from our last session, I believe, is bird flying. So for bird flying, we're going to again incorporate a lot of these balance postures. So my knees are soft, my spine is long, and the arms are just going to lift up toward the sky. Backs of your hands touch, and then they come down. And then they'll lift out to the sides, but only go as high as your shoulders, and then drop down. So from here, you shift your weight over to the right, and then you're going to lift your left leg up in front of you, and then the arms are going to lift up at the same time, and the backs of your hands are going to touch. And then I lower my arms down, I lower the leg down, I shift my weight over to the other side, and now I bend my left leg, and my foot reaches back. So a side view would be this, right? And then the arms are going to go out to the sides, and then down. As I lower my arms down, I lower my leg down. So now we start the whole thing on the other side. So I'm going to lift my left leg, stand on my right, lift my arms up, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, lower the arms and the leg down, shift my weight over to the other side. Inhale as I lift my arms, and I reach my other leg behind me, and then I float it down. And now we start on this side now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. So find this gentle flow as you move through the exercise. Again, moving with this quality of lightness and freedom. And as the arms lift, make sure that you don't create more tension in your shoulders. And if you are having difficulty with the balance postures, you can also do this standing facing a wall and using the wall to help you, right? And just to guide you, and then gesture with one arm. So there's lots of ways that you can do this movement phrase. So not only does this wonderful exercise work on balance, it also works on the brain, right? Balancing the right and the left sides of your brain, teaching you coordination, also working on your memory, right? Remembering what's next. Inhale. Exhale. One last set. Beautiful. And relax.